everyone, welcome back. For those who don't know me, I'm Kat. I'm a wife, a homeschool mom, and an avid reader. It is the July 15th. It is Saturday. This is actually my birthday weekend, so I thought I would do a short little birthday weekend vlog. So today has been a little bit busy. I had, I'm going blank. I had book club with the ladies at my church today, and I actually had to bow out early. We were set to meet at 2, and then by 4, we had only gotten about a third of the way through Gentle and Lowly by Dane Ortlund. This is a book all about the heart of Jesus, and so it was a great way to spend with fellow sisters and just talk about Jesus and the heart he had for, or the heart he has for us. So now I'm gonna chill out in the car. My husband already gave me my birthday presents. He got me a signature Kindle Paperwhite, and so I am going to get that all set up. He also got me this cute little Grogu, Star Wars Grogu Tamagotchi because I'm an uber nerd and a 90s child, so of course I have a Tamagotchi. So I am actually gonna pull that shipping tag out and set that up as well. So that's kind of it right now. My daughter is feeding the horses here at the barn, and then she is actually doing a sleepover with some friends who go to her youth group. So they're going to do that, and then tomorrow they have a church event that starts at 6:30 in the morning. So her friend, one of the moms, said, bring Saris on over and I'll take both girls to church that morning. And since Saris's youth group is at a different church than I go for Sundays. So I am going to hang out here and set up my Kindle and set up my Grogu Tamagotchi, and we'll see how things go. I'll check in soon. Okay, so neither one of those setups took near as long as I thought they would. Like the new Tamagotchis, he's so cute. He got his own little sleeve. The new Tamagotchis you only feed or play with. At least right now, that's all I can do. So it's kind of one that I fed it until I was done eating, and then I played with it some, and now I'm done for now, until it beeps and tells me something else. I remember it used to be that you could see certain stats and stuff, but on these ones you cannot. It is straightforward, very simplistic. So I am going to start reading A Botanist's Guide to Parties and Poisons. And this one is a historical mystery. So I'm going to start it. I know I didn't get too far into the details of this because I didn't want spoilers. It seems these days when I read thriller or mystery synopses, I can figure out kind of where the story is going. And so I don't want to do that too much. So I am going to go on ahead and get started on this. It is 88 degrees right where I'm parked right now. So I don't think I'm going to turn the car off. I have been overheating way too fast lately. So I am going to read, and then while the car's running for a little bit at least, and go from there. I'll check in later. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is just after 12 o'clock. I went to church this morning and did that. Had a great time. And now that I am home, I'm actually just waiting for my daughter to be returned from her church event. And in the meantime, before we do my birthday dinner tonight, I am going to redo my nails and kind of just read. I didn't get very far into The Botanist's Guide to Parties and Poisons last night. And so that's, kind of where I'm at with that. So I'm going to get that read. I did finish our Ladies Bible Study, or our Ladies Book Club book yesterday on the way home. So I did finish that one, and I loved the way it ended. It just was very encouraging. So many times I will read a book, especially on the Christian faith, and I'm kind of left struggling with knowing how to apply it. And this one's application was just to bask in who Jesus was, or in who Jesus is. And so it was very nice, very encouraging. Hi, ma'am. Will you come and give cuddles? I'm getting kitty cuddles maybe in a minute. But yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna touch up my nails, or redo my nails, and cuddle with this cute thing right here. And watch this and read some. So I will check in later. Hello, everyone. So it is Monday, the day after my birthday. I had a great birthday. My husband, daughter, and my in-laws took me out to King's Sushi. It's an all-you-can-eat sushi buffet type. You just order it, and it's not buffet. You order it, and then they bring it to your table. But it is all-you-can-eat sushi and other hibachi and things like that. So we had a great time for dinner. And then today, my mother-in-law promised my daughter years and years and years ago that she would get her a cat for her 13th birthday. It then evolved into a kitten and then a ragdoll kitten. So today, we surprised her and got her a ragdoll kitten from her friends, one of their newest litters. And so she went today and met them. My mother-in-law has actually had this kitten for about a week, but she wanted to wait until after my birthday to reveal this kitten because she didn't want to take away from my birthday, which was really sweet. But as far as reading, I really haven't done much. I think yesterday I may have read one chapter. So I am gonna be out here in the pool for a little bit and just hanging out. Got about an hour before I have to get out and make dinner. So I am going to just chill and try to get an hour of the Botanist Guide to Parties and Poisons done. And I'm super excited. My husband not only got me the signature Kindle, but he got me the ad-free version so I can put the title of the book that I'm reading there. I think I'm also going to look at making my own design to put on there. Not quite sure exactly what I'm gonna do for that, but I'm gonna make it work from there. So for now, I'm just gonna read and enjoy the beautiful weather out right now. I'll talk to you soon. Wakey dude. Yoink.
What have you got?
I got 15 welts on my legs.
Oh, honey, I've got 100, so let's not even start comparing. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I am a huge stinker.
Was he asleep?
Came running towards the door.
The feather thing's right over there on the table if you want to play with him. Oh, watch him follow her.
Nice to see. There you go. That's what he wants.
Catherine, I want you to Photoshop that so my house looks clean and neat, okay?
I don't have those skills, sorry. Nor do I have Photoshop.
So that's where that kitten went.
Did we surprise you?
Mm-hmm.
It was hard. Last night when I was showing you the picture of the rabbit, all the pictures of the kitten came up and you didn't see them.
Oh, yeah. It's so tiny I can't see. Except general camera roll, but.
We've named him Figaro. We call him Figgy.
Yeah,
Oh,
Eddie has gone around humming,
Figaro, Figaro.
no,
Figaro. The figgy pudding.
yeah,
Bring us some figgy pudding.
yeah.
I thought it was weird that the Wests, because normally they know a couple weeks in advance before they get rid of their kittens. And Catherine had no idea, or hadn't told me that they were getting rid of a kitten. So that's weird.
They only had a 1-day notice for the black one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we had Figgy reserved since he was about 2 weeks old.
Wow.
And we kept it a secret. Now, I don't think Catherine and Charles knew until we came to pick him up.
Yeah, they probably didn't.
Lindsay was also very clear with them that it was a birthday present, and
Okay. He's a character, Saris. You've got a wild one there.
Oh, that'll be fun.
This is Skin River Ranch.
Yeah, there you go. He woke up at 7 o'clock this morning, ready to play, and got in the bed and was just running and jumping and biting toes and fingers. And
What does Sirius think of him?
well, I had to give Sirius puppy Xanax the second day, but after that, it's been okay. They have sniffed each other out, and they do pretty good now, don't they, Fred?
And more like.
She sits in his dog food bowl and eats
He.
dog food. He sits in Sirius's dog food and eats Sirius's. He sits in his bowl and eats his dog food. And Sirius will just look at me and whine and
Well,
look.
this one
Not like
is,
a kitty.
this one is very aggressive for what he wants and where he wants.
Assertive. We like to say assertive, Grandpa.
That's right, assertive.
Yes.
Assertive. Yeah.
But see if you're as bad as your sister.
Then, the dog is,
Very shy, regressive.
regressive, yes.
But see if he's as bad as his half sister with being chaos.
Who's his half sister?
Cocoa Puff.
Is that the
That was
The
the
brown
brown
one
one.
they're keeping?
Yep.
So they're still keeping the brown one they gave? Okay.
They're keeping the brown one.
Okay. The black one was
Because-
gone before.
Black one was
The
gone
black one went
before
home,
last Sunday.
um,
Not yesterday, but Sunday before that.
Saturday night.
Okay.
She put it up on Friday night and got a call within like 30 minutes.
Not last Saturday. Saturday before that. Because
Because it was gone when we went
Yeah.
up there to get
Mhm.
Piggy.
So wait, when did you go to pick him up? Sunday morning?
Last Monday.
We've had him a week.
Oh.
See, we kept a good secret, didn't we?
Well, when I saw Catherine not yesterday, but Sunday before that, she said they had just gotten rid of the black one.
Yeah, they had just gotten on for Saturday night. The owner came and got, and then it was supposed to be. Nana was gonna go Saturday or Sunday, and pick Figgy up, but she forgot about the celebration of life.
Hey, you can't just take off with it.
He doesn't meow unless. Did you spell it?
Hmm?
Okay. He doesn't meow unless nobody's around. He meows when he's trying to find you. But other than that, he doesn't. He's not a talker.
He's not a talker.
His mama's not either.
Really.
So, she didn't teach him to talk. There you go. Runs in the family.
Well,
Hello everyone. So I am about 17% through a botanist guide. I didn't get to read very much in the pool because about 10 minutes into reading, a storm popped up. So that kind of defeated that. But then I came in and did something. I can't remember what I did, but I ended up making dinner and we ate, and now it's almost 8:30. So I am going to keep reading, and in this, so in the very beginning, almost, we have the death of Mrs. Henry. And she is the wife of the man who is leading an expedition to South America. And he has invited some botanists and other scientists to come with him. And apparently Mr. Maxwell asked to go along, and Mr. Henry told him no. Our main character, Saffron, had no idea that any of this, that Mr. Maxwell had asked to go on this expedition, so it's the first she's hearing about it. And she's a little surprised that he even wanted to go. So it's kind of that weird twist to it. And because he was denied going, I think the police are suspecting him of doing the murder, or of committing the murder of Mrs. Henry. So I'm gonna keep going. I always struggle with mysteries and getting into them and reading them. I don't know why I keep picking them up. That's not true. I enjoy mysteries, but they take me a while to get into, and so I feel like I don't enjoy them as I'm starting the book. But then by the end, I'm having a great time. So it's kind of this struggle of getting through it. At least for the first part. I will read to at least 50%. If I'm still not enjoying it at the halfway mark, I will DNF it. It's just one that most books I wait until about 25% in. Mysteries I do wait a little longer because I know there's a lot of build-up and things going on. So, I'm going to get back to reading and apparently petting the cat as she sheds massive amounts of fur. But I am going to get back to reading. I do have sprints on right now. I'm watching Rise Reading Channel. She has sprints going. So I'm going to use this 40 minutes and I am going to hopefully get a chunk done. I'll talk to you soon. Hello everyone. So it is Tuesday. And we are up at the barn. I did not update earlier, like when we got here, because I wanted to keep reading. About 45% into the book, everything really started picking up. And so I was super into it, and now I'm just waiting for my next book to download onto my Kindle, and I will start reading. But in the meantime, I'm going to update my NetGalley. Alright, so I have posted my review. I did forget to look at where I'm at. My NetGalley is not at 100 because I still have 2 books on there. One is a 40-day devotional, so that one obviously is taking some time. And then the other one, I remember getting, but I haven't read it yet. It's the Skylark's Secret. I want to say I've read this one. Hold on. No, I haven't read that one. Okay. So, I'll read it eventually. My rating is at 89%, so I will take that. And I will read Skylark Secret, just not right now. Next, I am going to read The Other Wife by Claire McGowan. This one is a thriller. I need after reading a botanist guide, I need a fast-paced thriller, something that, while the botanist guide got to a point where I didn't want to put it down, I need something that, that things are happening faster. I was looking on Barnes & Noble at the botanist guide, the people who gave it 2 stars. I'm always curious what people like or don't like about books. And one of the reviews, I agreed with just about everything that was written. And one of the things she put was that nothing happens until everything happens. And that definitely was the feel for this book. We're kind of, all the events in the whole book take place in about a week. But it's just this nothing really happening. Some of that I think is because this is Saffron's first introduction into the world of mysteries, and so she's unknown. And so I think the next one she'll be a little more known. Inspector Green will, at least hopefully, listen to her a little more, and we'll see things happening. So I'm just hoping that the next one's better. But for now, I am switching gears. I'm going to read The Other Wife. This one is a thriller. I'm not even 100% sure what this one is about, because I try to go into most thrillers nearly blind. So I'm not even going to look up what it is. I know I've looked it up before. Because I gave kind of a synopsis of what was supposed to happen in my July TBR. So I'm just going to jump into this one. I have the Kindle Unlimited version, which also has the audio. So I have to pull out my headphones because it's the only way that Kindle works. You have to use it through Bluetooth, I believe. Yeah, I don't even see a plug for headphones. So hopefully I have my Bluetooth headphones in here. Otherwise, I'm just going to read it. And I'm going to try to drink a lot more of this water. It feels like 105 degrees. And I'm feeling every bit of it, even here in the shade. The instructor was like, it's not too bad here in the shade. And I am sweating buckets sitting out here. So I am going to hop off of here and find my headphones and get some reading done. I'll check in soon. Hello everyone, it is, what night is it? It is Wednesday night. It's about 8:20. I have spent almost the whole day reading The Other Wife. And oh my goodness, I was not expecting everything going on in it. There's a lot. It's yesterday I got to about 25%. Today I currently am at 90%, and so I'm gonna finish it tonight. I have not wanted to put it down. The nice thing with it though is that I borrowed it from Kindle Unlimited, and the audio is included in that. So I've been listening to the audio while knitting and doing some other things. But I am having a total blast with this book, which feels really good after A Botanist Guide, because it wasn't as driving. Like, this is, you are fully immersed in the story, or at least I am, and I'm looking at things going on, and I keep wanting to find out what's next. So I'm going to keep reading that. I will say trigger warnings for gaslighting and domestic violence. It's pretty intense in some spots, to the point where there have been a couple times when, as I'm reading it, if I weren't enjoying it as much as I am, I probably would have put the book down, just because of how intense some of the scenes are. So, what I'm going to do for those of you who might want to read it is I'm gonna stop talking about it now, but at the end, after my my normal outro blue screen, I will have spoiler thoughts, because it is a thriller. I don't want to give too much away, and so I'm going to leave those at the end for anyone who wants it, maybe not to read the book, or who has already read the book and you want to hear what I think on this one, because I have feelings I need to get off my chest, but I don't know that I would recommend this book to very many readers unless I know that they can handle it, because like I said, it's very intense. So I'm going to get back to it, and I will check in soon. Hello everyone. So I have finished The Other Wife, non-spoilery thoughts. Great book. I really enjoyed the way that Claire McGowan wrote her characters. I really hope I'm saying her last name right. The characters are very believable. There are a few moments when you're kind of reading it where a few things are almost unbelievable, but as you kind of put yourself a little more in the character's place, or are revealed more about who they are, things become a little more understanding on how they ended up where they're at. I will definitely read another Claire McGowan book, and now I am gonna see how I'm feeling, if I want to start the next book or what. But I will check in soon. Hello friends. So I have decided that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on ahead and catch up on the live, or the real-time read of the Book of Life. I missed the beginning completely forgot about it. It actually started like May 31st. And currently they're at chapter 22. Was today's read? Yeah, it's Wednesday, the 19th. So I am going to go ahead and start that. I probably will not get to chapter 22 tonight because it's all at 10:30 at night. So I am going to start it, maybe get a chapter read, and then go to bed. But tomorrow at the barn, I should be able to get caught up. So I'm gonna do that, and I will check in tomorrow. Night, y'all. Hello, friends. So I kind of set my camera down and then forgot where I put it. So it is Friday night. I did catch up on reading the Book of Life, part of the All Souls trilogy. Lady, go lay down. And now that I'm caught up, I am reading Gods in Alabama. This is written by Jocelyn Jackson. And I've always enjoyed a lot of her books. They kind of, most of her books are set in the South, or have ties to the South. And they tend to have, or at least the ones I've read, have had the theme of kind of a racism without without being called racism. A lot of them have been well, here, let me look what I've read. I've really enjoyed her writing. Okay, so one I've read is Never Have I Ever. It was a mystery thriller, and it was they're at like a book club, and like life looks perfect until a neighbor like moves in and moves in and causes trouble for the neighborhood. And I was wrong. She is not the one who I was thinking of originally. The other one is The Almost Sisters, which was a literary contemporary. Yeah, I don't... Oh, sorry. Hey, ma'am. But yeah, Never Have I Ever had a lot of weird kind of twists. Very hard-hitting issues. There was child kidnapping and some child grooming going on in that one. This one is dealing with a woman who is raised Southern Baptist, a white woman raised Southern Baptist, and she leaves her hometown making 3 promises to God. That if he would get her out of her hometown, she would never tell a lie again, never go home, and she would not have sex outside of marriage. Well, for 10 years she keeps those promises, and then her Georgia life starts bleeding into her Chicago life. And her boyfriend, who is of African descent, basically gives her an ultimatum to either take him to meet her family, or he's done. And so it's a very interesting dynamic going on. Her family are basically quietly racist. They're not going to say that they're racist. They're they're not going to use language that would be inflammatory or anything, but their actions and the way that they live their life are going to be very clear that they are not accepting of African Americans at all. And it's just very interesting. I haven't gotten I'm about 26% in, and she and her boyfriend I just went blank on her name. How can I do that so quick? Arlene and Burr are just traveling to her home in Alabama from Chicago, and we're gonna drive all the way through, but then both she and Burr got tired, and they decided to stop over for the night. So I don't know exactly how it's gonna go and how the family's going to truly react, but she does have her fears of how they're going to react. So I am going to get reading, and I will check in soon. Hello everyone, so it is Saturday afternoon. We are up at the barn so my daughter can feed horses right now. I am halfway through Gods in Alabama. Without being spoilery, the main character, Arlene, has just dropped a bombshell to her aunt and mother, and it is quite interesting. Yeah, so I'm excited to keep reading. I read a little bit this morning, but I have been having to deal a little more with attitude today from my almost 13-year-old. So I am a little frazzled. Yeah, so we are going to use this time that she's feeding horses, and I'm going to read. So I will check in a little bit. Hello everyone. So it is Saturday night. We are at home. I am like 79%. I'm sorry, 82% through my book. So I'm gonna sit and read. I've got probably about an hour and a half before I get sleepy. That's gross. And so I'm going to read. My husband picked up some preserves from our food truck today, and so then he wanted biscuits. So I'm going to eat a biscuit here with peach jam. It's homemade. It's delicious. And the one my husband got was cinnamon pear, and it reminds me of my Mimi's canned pears. Which is kind of a nice treat because she can't can pears anymore. So I'm gonna enjoy my snack and try to not let the cat have it herself. And I'm going to hopefully get this book done soon. I'll check in when I'm finished. Hello everyone, it's like 9:50. When I last checked in, apparently I only had 4% of the book left. The book ends at 90% because it's got a preview into her next book. That was a wild ride. It took me 2 days to read that book. And I thoroughly enjoyed every moment of it. There's a little bit of a mystery to it. I don't even know what, okay, so they just, Storycraft just has it as a contemporary fiction. If you like books that are going to make you think one way most of the way through the book, and then shift things, and then make you think something else, and then reveal something totally different, you might enjoy this one. I will say there are trigger warnings for abuse and rape, along with some family drama. But wow, I personally was not expecting the way it to end, or for it to end the way it did. But I had a great time with it. And so I am going to go ahead and end this vlog here, because then it's time to start another book, and I would rather start the next book on a new vlog. So I will see you guys next time. Bye. Okay, I have finished The Other Wife. And now it's time for some spoilery things. I really enjoyed this book. The ins and outs of it were kind of interesting. We have Elle, Susie, and Nora, and they are all connected, but you don't know how right at first. And it's the Susie Nora relationship is the one that we kind of know the truth of right from the beginning. Nora was married to a man named Patrick. Patrick was having an affair with Susie, and Nora is all about revenge after Patrick has had a accident that ends in his death. The ties between everything going on and everyone we meet seem a little unreal. So much of it is this kind of convenience almost. And for the book, that's fine. That part I could suspend expectation for a little bit. But oh my goodness, Susie's husband Nick is a piece of work. As I said, it had the trigger warnings for gaslighting, and Nora kind of picks up on it pretty quick and is kind of, trying to help Susie, who she really, started wanting revenge, and so then she goes off trying to help her and, telling her basically to get out. It's a very interesting dynamic, and it's one that if it were to happen in real life, you would go, this sounds like a story plot. And it's sitting in the story, you're like, okay. So it's kind of, it was a fun read. I did not want to put it down. And the twists throughout it just kind of are interesting. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Other than, yes, I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was a great read. Claire McGowan did a great job with this. Yeah. And as I said earlier, I don't know very many people I would recommend this to. Just because everything seems so perfect, and it could very easily lead people to start questioning everything, even if nothing's there. Or at least that's kind of how I left the book feeling. There were a lot of parts where I'm just like, trying not to read more into normal situations in real life, because it's so well written that you almost start thinking everyone around you is gaslighting, which I know isn't the case at all. So, great book. The Other Wife, I really enjoyed it. I will definitely be reading more Claire McCohen. Yeah, great time. But I'll see you guys next time.